Do I need to be? Am I? Do I?
Checking one.
Hey, Scott, this is a little loud.
A little loud for you.
Are you how old? Wow.
Better?
Better. Thank you.
My mother used to save everything. Last week, I found the weight and everything when I was born. How long ago?
What are we playing? That's great.
She said, two daughters.
Yeah, that's a million for anybody.
And you get a baby brother.
Ready? I know. Scotty wants a guitar.
Yeah. Well, my nephew, he's the youngest one. He's 7.
Yeah.
The oldest one's 21. Live from beautiful downtown Springfield, New Jersey, high atop Scotty's Pub at the Comedy Cove, it's the Johnny Watson Show. Johnny's guests tonight, Larry Goldenberg and Brian from the Balcony. And tonight, a very special event, the return of Judi Watson. Now, here's Johnny.
Well, welcome to the Johnny Watson Show, everybody. Welcome. We're back. We are those of you who've been watching us before. We are back and better than ever. We have a lot new equipment. We're bigger than and better than ever, and this is exciting to be here. So thank you for coming out. Thank you for listening, and those of you who have followed us, welcome back. Woo! Yes. Yeah. My mother is back. So Ma, how are you? You can't answer me. That's right. Here.
Which is the way he wants it.
That's right. But guess what? I'm here.
Ma, you are here. And,
Yes, I am.
You will be more annoying than ever, no doubt.
I practiced that for a year.
You know, here's the thing, Gene. Here's the thing. I know you were like I was. Everybody was nervous today. I was very nervous about this.
Yeah.
I knew you were nervous because last night Gene called me up. He says, "Johnny, I'm having a drink, but I'm going to stop at 1." and then he said, "Make it 1:30." So, so I knew Gene was very nervous. But this is great. I am excited. Doug Max is here, unfortunately, but thank you.
Thank you.
And any of you who watch the show, you know how annoying Doug is, and I'm sure he'll be talking about Jewish dating and all this other stuff. And you know, and we're going to be, you and I are going to be going at it again. And who's the better Jew? Where I won last time, Scott. Am I correct?
Going down.
That's correct. I won.
correct.
Who's better? The better Jew?
You're going down.
Well, we'll see. We have a rematch coming up, and I'm excited. Alex finally showed up. That's always nice.
Hey.
Just had another baby.
Keeping them coming.
You know, I think you're having children just to get out of working on the show. That's what I think you're doing, but that's what it seems like. But Chips back. Chips, we worked this weekend together.
That was great.
How much fun was
We
that?
had fun.
Such a great time.
It's always fun working with somebody that you know real well.
Thank you. And Johnny, you are. What can we say about you? Thank you for holding the show together.
Thank you. You're welcome.
We got to get this mic thing fixed. We'll get this. Thank you for letting me use your mic. And did I miss anybody? Did I miss Tina? Well, Scott, of course. Scott, who did I miss? No. I missed everybody. Michael. Mike had a great weekend. Mike worked last night, right, Gene?
Yeah.
Did a great job. And and Scott, you had your best show of your comedy career.
Possibly.
Right, and that's very exciting. And Scott, thanks for Scott put together the I Hate Mondays webisode. So that guy right there did all that. Made us look good, which was nice. And always we've got Gina, our PR girl, who's awesome. Thanks for coming on board. And Tina, what a great job with all the stuff. I can't thank you enough. And Dave Varick, man, what great writing, huh? Great stuff. Just unbelievable. Just great stuff. And Just excited to be here. And I tell you, I was away. I don't know if anybody's traveling. I'm back in Jersey. You know what's interesting about being in Jersey? We're so different. Like, I don't know if anybody realized that Governor Christie signed a law requiring New Jersey police officers to wear body cameras so their point of view can be shown during encounters with alleged criminals. Isn't that weird, Gene? You got to wear body so they can see the point of view of the criminals. The alleged criminal's point of view will still be represented by Al Sharpton, so that's nice. I think that's fair. I think that's fair. You know, there is a lot of controversy going on. Ma, I know you're big police. Our family's big police officers. We have a lot of,
we are.
But due to the recent controversy over the misuse of chokeholds by police officers, the NYPD is retraining its department on the use of force. That's interesting, isn't it? That's something they used to do. Officers have now been instructed to use chokehold maneuvers only in situations where guns are not available. So that's something. I don't know who wrote that one, but that needs to be rewritten. Anyway, okay. I always get this word wrong. Is it livery or livery?
Livery.
It's livery. Okay, a new livery service is launching in New York called She Taxis. She Taxis. And this is where it offers women cabs driven by females. So She Taxis are going to be female cab drivers. The livery service has retained one male employee, though, to parallel park the cabs after ladies' shifts are over. So that's a necessity. I think that's a necessity. Oh my God! I tell you, the kids around nowadays. I got my nephews are here, and what they're eating nowadays is crazy, right? It says a new report shows that American children are getting a third too much salt in their food. A third too much salt. That's crazy, right? The report also confirmed that American children are also getting 2/3 too much of everything else as well. So, some heavy kids out there nowadays. Tell you, a group of fifth graders, I don't know if you heard this story, Gene, this was interesting. A group of fifth graders at a school in Maine were upset after more than 100 onions they grew as part of a class project were stolen. Stolen onions. Isn't that horrible? 100 onions that these kids grew, they were stolen. Ever since the robbery, both the students and the thief have been crying their eyes out. It's a sad moments. Now, I don't know if you people shop. I know we all shop. I don't like it when the express lanes get bottled up. You ever have that issue? In Florida, Kentucky, and Missouri, they will be the first states to require drug testing for welfare applicants. So if you're on welfare, you got to get drug tested. I guess a lot of people who are on drugs are abusing the welfare system. To expedite the processing of the expected large number of candidates, state agencies intend to implement a 10 drugs or less express lane. I know, I can't speak. I'm sorry.
It's the jacket.
Oh my God, come on! I tell you, come on with this one, right? Comcast, a company known and revealed for its customer service, Horror Stories, is trying out a new app that will allow customers to track and rate its technicians. That's interesting, right?
Right.
Yeah. The app is available for all smartphone users and can be downloaded at any time. The install of the app, though, will occur at some point between Monday and Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. So you have to wait around for that. Wow, you know, I don't know if anybody worries about heart issues. Anybody has anything, but there's a lot of stories, studies are going on. In fact, a study led by the Michigan State University's sociologists has found that older couples in bad marriages, especially wives, have a higher risk of heart disease than those who are happily wed. Isn't that weird? So women who are in bad marriages have a higher rate of heart disease, right? They say the higher risk for wives is due to the fact that the men generally kill themselves before the heart disease can take over. The moral of the story is the best cardiologists in the world, divorce lawyers. So, parking is always a problem. You guys have problems parking when you go to the city?
Yeah.
Always, I hate it. City officials, check this out. I think they have it worse.
Packing.
City officials in Venice, Italy, have said that the noise from hard-wheeled suitcases and traders using trolleys was causing serious discomfort. Isn't that weird? Like, I guess the wheels on the suitcase is causing a lot of discomfort. They have become so tired with the cacophony of rambling luggage, they've introduced fines up to €500, which is $620 American, for anyone caught using one. The city is trying to eliminate the unnecessary noise pollution to ensure tourists can listen to the sounds of the city, which are soccer riots, Italian families yelling at each other, and mafia shooting guns. So thank God for the luggage problem. We can hear people getting killed more. A new study suggests that Doug, this
Doug
is close
Max.
to your home. A new study suggests that all European Jews are at least 30th cousins or closer. 30th cousins or closer. By comparison, the study suggested that all Alabama couples are at least cousins or closer. They're very close. I've been to the South, very close. And that's it. That's the monologue, everybody. Yes.
Yeah.
No, I would not give
To fill some time. All
Oh,
right.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. We'll get the hang of this. First show back, people. Bear with us. Mom, how are you?
I'm fine, honey. How are you?
This is weird having you sitting next to me. In fact, it's
know.
very uncomfortable.
Well, you asked me. I'm here.
I did ask you.
I might have to come back again.
Now, Ma, I don't know if people know your story. My mother, a year ago, this November, was diagnosed with breast cancer.
Yep.
And when they diagnosed her, a lot of them, her spine was so bad, she was bedridden, and the chances of her really walking around were really nothing.
I had a tumor on my spine.
And look, she's here today, everybody. She's here
Yes, and
today.
I'm walking.
Yes. Yes, and she's here, and
There was no way I was going anywhere. Who was going
Yes.
to be a pain in the neck to you?
well, you do
Doug.
well, right? You
Right,
do a great
Doug,
job. And
right.
my sister Jennifer, who's here, has taken absolutely phenomenal care of
She
my
has.
mother. Has done the lion's share, and because my sister Jennifer is the only one who has patience with my mother.
No, I don't know about that.
My mother wouldn't be hurt from the cancer; she would be hurt from me strangling her if I had to spend time with her. So. But it is exciting to have you back, Ma. It really is. The show it misses a lot when you're not here, and it's such a thrill to have you back.
I have to tell you, I'm so happy to be back. I'm
And-
happy to see everybody, and I'm happy I'm here.
And you know what?
Now, all I want to know is how many single women are out there? How many of us are still really did? Talk amongst yourselves. I got to find one that's good.
You know.
Well, what's
my
in the
God.
news?
All this-
What's
I
going
don't know.
on?
What is
Really,
going on?
can't we talk
Yeah.
about what's in the news?
Yeah,
Well,
let's
how
do
you-
it. Bring
how
up
do
a
you feel-
topic.
How do you feel about your Republicans, Ma, taking
Yeah,
over?
there we go, Judy. Come
I'm
on.
happy about that. You know that.
Why is that?
Why? Because then maybe we can do something and get something passed.
Well,
Yeah.
the problem.
But the only problem is that Obama did his executive order before the Republicans took over, so I don't know what's going to happen now.
Well, the bottom line is when all of you racists get together
Oh.
as one. And one thing you're going to know about my mother, she's extremely racist.
No,
She
I'm
does
not.
not like black people or Jews.
That's
Okay.
In fact, remember we did a quiz
Yes.
with my mother. Scott, back me up on this.
Yes.
My mother was quasi-racist.
I believe closet racist.
Closet
was her term.
racist.
Like 77%.
77% closet racist. All right.
No, I'm not.
Well, let's have-
She's all 100% American.
Thank you.
That's right.
That's right.
America for Americans.
If it ain't white, it ain't right. Ma, we're very
No,
upset.
we're not racist. We don't discriminate.
Who's we?
Us, we, people,
What?
Republicans.
Carlin
we're
Briggs,
not
are
racist.
Carlin Briggs, is there racism out there by any chance?
Carla, am I racist?
Yes, she is.
Thank you, honey. Thank you.
So it's been
And-
nice to you? Okay.
You know, Johnny, when
but
you
I'm
mix
nice to
red, white,
everybody.
and blue together, you get a nice brown.
Yes, you do. No. So you're very, and also your boy Derek Jeter is no longer amongst us.
Oh, I know you're happy.
Oh, I'm very happy.
I'm sad. Every day on Facebook, I put
I-
another Jeter picture.
I think Jeter is the most overrated
Of
player
course
in
you
the history
do.
of the game.
No.
And then there's A-Rod.
A-Rod's the most amazing
A
player
rod
in
of
the
what?
history of the game.
Can you believe that he says these things?
Why would
Can you
anybody,
believe it?
Why would anybody even remotely boo A-Rod? Why would you boo
Why?
him?
Oh my God.
Jealous.
Exactly.
Let me
Thank
count
you.
the ways.
He is the most gifted baseball player to be in
Oh.
the game. Chips Cooney played for the Yankees. He'll tell you. Right? Chips,
Well,
you
I
had a
didn't-
tryout.
I didn't
Chips had a
play-
tryout. So, but you've been around pro athletes. You've been around for a while. How gifted is A-Rod?
Oh, he's got all those homers.
He's the most gifted athlete.
And how did he hit those homers?
And yesterday was
Hopefully steroids.
President Kennedy was assassinated
That's right.
November 22nd, 1963, and I figured out who shot him. Joe DiMaggio.
Let's see. What else? We want to talk politics?
Judy,
Space?
Judy, 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 Judy,
I love that sound
Judy,
effect.
Judy, Judy, Judy,
Can I
Judy,
ask a
Judy,
question?
What?
Judy, Judy.
What are these for?
Those are boxing gloves because I know eventually you and I will go at it,
Yes, you're right.
and I want us to be protected.
But you know I will win that too. You know I will win that too.
I have a picture on my Facebook of me clubbing, like me and you going, like photoshopped, right? You and I
Right.
fighting. It's very funny.
It is. I'm sure it is funny. It's your dream.
No. Oh my God, we have so much going on today.
We do have a lot
This
going
is
on. We
exciting.
have people in the audience
We
today.
have a great audience.
We
Look
do.
at this. Great looking audience. We have a World War II vet right there,
Yep,
Phil.
that's right.
Fighting for our
Thank
country.
you for your service,
Because,
sir.
like I said, I don't want to repeat myself, but because of Phil, Doug Max is alive, so I don't know how I feel. A little,
We still thank
I
him.
feel a little weird.
We still thank
We
him.
do thank him. We thank
You
him.
potentially you're alive too because of him.
Now, my family was German.
His family was German.
German Jews.
Half German. No, he wasn't Jewish.
German Jews.
He was half
German
German.
Jews.
A quarter.
My father, and my uncle one time told me that we are Jewish, and
Well,
my
his father was always drunk.
my
What would he know?
father,
What would he know?
my father is never drunk.
There were Irish Jews.
No, German Jews.
German Jews. We're German.
But that's not true. He's German.
Well-
He's mostly Italian, but German.
Ma, you know what's interesting is the weather's getting cold out, isn't it?
Oh, yes, it is.
It's getting cold, and who better?
All right.
I don't know
No
if
one.
Who better
No one.
to have to do it? Now we have been blessed here for probably what? How long has it been, Alex with Allie?
Oh, yeah, it's been 2 years.
Has it been
Since she
2
was
years?
here.
Yeah.
2 years. Yes,
2
it's been 2
And
years.
She's growing up so fast.
Yes, she is.
And
She's-
wait,
At least, I don't know. Maybe
Hasn't
was she, I think she was here when we started here at Scotty's.
maybe it's 3.
Yeah, it's 3 years.
Almost 3
It was
years.
3 years
3
September.
years.
And she's got a great political view. I
Yes.
love her politics
Yes.
for her age.
Ah.
Man, oh man, she is
well,
good.
all she needs
Smart,
all
tough.
she needs is a white sheet, and she fits right in with you.
Oh, you stop
Wow.
it.
And a voter ID card.
Yeah. Well, we were. Listen, I can't find her. You know, I can't
I
find
got
her.
it on YouTube here, Joe.
You got it? All right,
Yeah.
great. Well, listen, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, the youngest, cutest weather girl in the history of the weather, Allie. Come on, Allie.
Hi, we're your weather girl. And have we got news for you? Better listen. Get ready, all your lonely girls.
Hello, Allie.
Hello.
You want, Gene? Can you give Allie your headset, please? If you know, so can you hear yourself, Allie? There you go. You want that? There you go.
Good.
Hi, Allie. How are you?
Good.
You feel a little weird being in the studio?
Yes.
Well, everybody likes you. Why should you feel weird? We're excited to have you.
I don't know.
Now, Allie's been doing our weather for 3 years, and just within the last year or so, Allie has been challenging me to a, what is the game, Allie? Explain the game.
Well, it's it's Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? But, well, you kind of jumped a few grades.
That's right, because I'm very smart, right?
You went a lot lower. And then
What do you mean I went a lot lower?
you went to third grade
But where am I now?
in sixth grade.
Aha! I jumped 3 grades, Allie. What does that tell you?
No, you worked your way up.
I did work my way up, fair and square. Fair and square. Allie's accused me of cheating. She's accused me of cheating, and so Allie and I are going to have another little runoff right after she does the weather. So tell us what's going on with the weather, Allie.
Today we will see highs near 57.
Oh,
That's
Wow.
good.
wow.
Nice. Good weather.
He waved.
What else we got?
Tomorrow will be partly sunny, highs all the way up near 70.
Nice.
The rest of the week, we will see temperatures decline into the 30s,
Wow.
into the high 30s.
The 30s.
Wow.
That ain't good.
Now, you
Wait
got
a
to
minute.
step your game up.
Yeah.
Not good.
30s. You got to step your game up, girl.
Keep those 70s up.
We need the 70s.
On Wednesday, there will possibly be a rainy mix or even a snowstorm.
No, for Thanksgiving?
Now, I got into an argument with Allie the other day because I think snow is the worst thing in the world. I think snow is it's debilitating. I think that phone should, I think it's probably my phone. I think the phone is debilitating.
Johnny's.
It's debilitating. I don't like snow. Now you like snow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you like snow so much?
Because it's white. It's
Yeah.
puffy.
Whoa,
White was the first thing? Wait a minute.
Whoa!
That's why Judi likes snow.
Wait a minute. Can you repeat that? Why do you like snow? What was the first reason? Why?
Because it stops school.
Ah, you didn't say that. Yeah, it was white, because it was white. Unbelievable, you kids.
Recommend early.
They do. No, but you like snow. You're a big snow fan. You like snow because you don't like to go to school.
Mm-hmm. And you can throw it at people.
Okay, good. You can throw it at people. Well, good. Excellent.
This winter, I'm going to throw it at my dog.
Oh, that's
Oh, no.
nice. I'm sure the dog will like that. Now, Allie, are you ready? You got a couple questions ready for me?
Yes.
Now, I need you to read them loud because I always win, and I'm excited to get... Now, are these 6th grade questions or 7th grade questions?
They're 6th grade.
6th grade. So if I get to 6th grade, I go to 7th grade.
No.
No? If I get these questions, I go to 7th grade.
No, not really.
What do you mean not really?
That's not really how school works.
How does school work? You get the questions and you go to different grades.
No, you have marking periods, and you have several tests to marking period.
Well, I'm taking the marking periods in 5 questions. That's what I'm doing.
No.
Yeah. All right. Let's go. Let's see where I'm at.
Okay, this is your favorite subject,
Okay.
history.
History. Love history.
Which 2 rivers flow around Mesopotamia?
2 rivers that flow around Mesopotamia. Let me think. That would be the Nile and the Euphrates. Next question.
No.
No, wait. It was
Passaic.
The Passaic. The Nile. It's the Nile. It's the Euphrates, and it's the Euphrates and the Nile.
No.
What is it?
It is Euphrates and Tigris.
Did I say Nile? I meant Tigris. Yeah. All right. So I get. All right. I'm 1 for 1. There we go.
You might want to keep score.
Did I get a half? Wait, that should be half a point.
Yes,
I
it's
think
half
so.
a point.
Half a point.
No,
Thank you.
Partial credit.
No, the question was what
Doug,
2
shut
rivers?
up. Doug, turn his mic off.
He's
ahead.
gone.
Good. Go ahead. Question number 2.
What was the first form of writing?
The first form of writing was. Would you like the? Did you want hieroglyphics or did you want the? It starts with a C.
Crayola.
The Johnny Hollywood is dying to answer something. Every time a question, look at Johnny, what do you think it is?
I'm thinking cuneiform.
No, it's not cuneiform. It is Sanskrit.
Sanskrit.
No,
What is it?
it's cuneiform.
I knew it.
That's what I said. I
didn't say that. That's what I said.
Yeah, he said that.
He did say that. Johnny Hollywood, did you say that?
I said that.
All right, Johnny Hollywood gets half a point. What? What? My nephew got it? Yes, he did. You got it? Oh.
7th grade.
All right, nice job. Nice job. All
What
right.
form of writing does Doug do?
Garbage.
Yeah, long and boring.
Useless.
Get a
It's
snowblower.
Matthew Hagen's 2 for 2. Good.
They didn't have paper, so what did they write on?
They wrote on what do you call it? The scrolls. They wrote on scrolls. It was made out of papyrus. Next question.
No.
What?
No.
Was before they knew how to make any kind of papery.
They wrote on the wall as cave drawings.
No, those are drawings.
But
Not
they're also
writing.
they're cave writings. They're writings.
It's clay tablets.
Right, on the cave walls that were made out of clay.
No, they made tablets out of clay.
All right, you know what? You're getting a little too specific.
You know, not having paper to me, Johnny, just brings around a whole lot of extra problems that not having paper, wow, I just can't imagine.
Go right ahead for your last one, Allie.
What is the associative property in math?
The associative
In words.
The associative property in words?
Math words, I think.
Sorry?
You have to say it in words.
I have to say the associative property of math is the what? What is it? It is
No cheating.
what? You could change one to the other.
Give us the formula out. You happy with that?
Ah, sort of. Thank you very much.
We're kind of
What
intelligent.
are you switching?
You're switching numbers.
No.
The symbols.
No.
Variables.
I don't think so.
A, B, C.
Why is your mic on? What is it? What?
I just had it.
What is it? You don't even know.
No, she's got it.
I forgot it.
Right here. Is this it?
Oh yeah. It's words. You change the groupings of addends or factors without changing the sum.
That's exactly what you said.
I have no idea what you're talking about. All right.
You switch the parentheses.
Well, thank you, Allie. All right. Well, listen, Allie, always a pleasure to have you. Thank you very much. You were terrific as always.
Go, Allie.
We'll see you later.
Way to go, Allie.
Now,
Is he still in third grade? Or fourth grade, whatever he is?
we'll discuss that later on. Nice job, Allie.
Aren't you ashamed of yourself?
I'm very ashamed of myself.
You should be.
Doug Max, how come you gave me the wrong answer? Johnny Hollywood knew one of the answers.
It's my fault.
It is your fault.
Doug, everything is your fault.
So
It is.
we are very excited. Listen, here's the thing. I gotta are you guys big fans of the Housewives
Oh, yes.
of Orange County? Or what is it?
Orange County.
New Jersey.
New Jersey, yeah.
You don't like them? You guys out there you guys like the Housewives?
Yeah.
Can they? Is this PA system all right? I can't hear. Are we low or high? You guys hear us all right? All right. Here's the thing. Our one of the guys on our show here, Dave Barrick, he had an interview, which is pretty awesome that we get a chance to have people who get like some of these cachet interviews, and he's got one with Teresa Judas, right, Dave?
Great interview.
Great interview. I gotta find it now. Of course, it's not here where it was, and it's gone. But great interview. And before we get to that, though, you guys like song? You guys like songs?
Yeah.
You guys like music?
Hate music.
Well, I've been apart from this group for a while, and I've missed them so much. And I kind of like made like a song for these guys because it's from the bottom of my heart on how I feel about them and our new show. So I hope you enjoy it.
We've been here before. Now here we are again. Your ass is out the door. You're praying I'll let you back in. Dog match, you see that Judi voice will be talking somewhere with someone, but it won't be here with me. So turn around, get on out. You can't undo what you did. Won't bring you back to this place. You're a total disgrace. And really, don't you think that your spot's on the brink? Watson's the only one who can undo what we become. My patience have run thin with Alex, Kevin, and Gene. Johnny Hollywood, You're like a nagging cold sore. Tina Marie, you don't get off scot-free. I'm so tired of hearing of guys that won't mount thee. So turn around, get on out. You can't undo what you did. Won't bring you back to this place. You're a total disgrace. You screwed up, don't need your help. I can do this myself. Watson's the only one who can undo what we become.
All right, have it up. How was that, huh? Well, now, listen, we are in for a treat. We're going to bring our first guest to the stage. You're going to love this guy. This guy, if you pay attention to the show, he's been Brian from the Balcony. He's a stand-up comic. He's a cartoonist. His cartoon book, Lady Saga, was sold at Mark Jacobs, endorsed by Perez Hilton, and ignored by Lady Gaga.
Wow.
Yeah, it's great, right? His web series, Backstage Confessions, airs on thomaswaits.com and YouTube. In this web series, Brian plugs The Einersons, right? The Einersons.
Yeah, Einersons.
Oh, and interviews Thomas G. Waits about acting students, about their scenes, projects, and social security numbers. Brian Sunday Comics can be found at brianinerson.wordpress.com or Google Lady Saga. Ladies and gentlemen, Brian Einerson, how are you?
Hi, thank you. Hi, Judy. Hi, Johnny.
Brian, very excited to have you back, man. Thank you.
Hi, Johnny.
Hi, John. You call everybody's a John. Brian, thanks for coming back in.
Thank you for having me very much.
Now, you have always been our movie guy.
Yes, Brian from the Balcony.
Brian from the Balcony. And you know what the interesting thing is that Alex does a dead-on impression of you.
Really,
yes.
Alex?
I want to have dueling Brians right now.
Okay.
All right, so Brian, Brian, number one, say something.
Hi, Johnny Watson.
Brian, number two, can you repeat that?
Hi, Johnny Watson. I like your boxing gloves.
I do. I noticed them from over there. It's smart.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Now, Brian, you were on our show. Now, tell everybody about the segment that you are going to be doing.
Well, my segment is about turning Johnny gay.
I didn't know about this segment.
Yeah,
which Johnny?
It's about time. Well, first Johnny Watson, and then maybe Johnny Hollywood.
Oh boy! Now Brian is going to be.
Chips is halfway there.
Brian is going to be. In fact, we're gonna have like. I think Steve, who is an ordained minister, we're going to have actually a marriage, aren't we, Steve? We can. Absolutely.
Wow, really?
Yeah, so we're
here.
I was hoping for an intervention.
Now, Brian, are you currently involved? Are you dating with anybody right now? Or you?
No, I'm single.
You're single. Okay. Well, maybe we can get you. There you go. Maybe we can get you a date on the show as time goes on.
Oh yeah, date, sure.
Now
he's cute.
There you go.
That's right, baby.
That's Scott right there. Scott is he's not single, but I see you two looking at each other. Maybe magic can happen.
I have this beard for a reason.
Yeah, the beard is a great beard. I like the beard.
It's a deterrent.
So, now you do a lot of artwork, Brian.
I draw cartoons based on pop culture and conversations I hear.
And how long you been doing? You're doing that
for 5 years professionally.
Yeah, enjoy it.
I do. It's a good outlet for comedy.
Well, you're also a great stand-up comic.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
I always love your stuff. Ever since I've known you, I think you're very, very funny. You have this quirkiness about you that's just so appealing.
I know.
Yeah, and Chips. Chips.
I won't touch you anymore. Sorry, Chips.
Tina, where's Tina? Tina, do me a favor. Can you find me Dave Varick's video, please? I can't seem to find it. I know you sent it to me. I can't find it. Yeah, I want to play it. How's the comedy career going? How are you doing?
It's going well. I perform my comedy in elevators.
You do? Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're a very captive audience.
Sure. At least, so you're like 20-second intervals?
Yes.
So you write very quickly?
Yeah, very. And there's no drink or cover charges.
Nothing. It's free shows.
So,
that's great. Do you get offended when people like walk out? Like, you know?
You know, Johnny,
Pull the
sometimes
alarm.
I do. I do.
Has anybody like ever had to go to 7th floor and then they get off at the 3rd floor because?
Yes, they do. They do.
Going down? No, we're just talking right now.
Oh, you know, the MetLife building, so many floors, so many opportunities.
I tell you what, unfortunately, of 9/11, but I could have saw you headlining the World Trade Centers. That would have been nothing. Nothing out of you people.
That would have been a hot ticket.
I thought that was a
right
great bit.
Yeah.
No comments from Doug Max. I'm surprised.
Saw that coming yesterday, though.
I was going to make a comment, but we moved it.
Saw that coming in 2000, right?
Johnny, I want to know something.
Yes.
I've known you for 5 years,
Yes.
and you've never given me your social security number.
You can have it. Trust me. If you can do something with it, you're more than welcome
I mean,
to.
I
You'll
thought
s-
we were friends.
We are. You'll see a lot of charge-offs, a lot of bankruptcies. I don't know what you can do with it. Create some artwork out of it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Failure. Maybe that's what you could call it. I don't know, but you can have it, Brian. I promise you. You can
Oh,
have it.
thank you.
Absolutely. Alex, I don't think you can get it anymore.
Yeah. You know, that jacket brings out your blue eyes.
Thank you. I feel like you're hitting on me.
Not in front of your mother.
Oh, well, yeah.
But Johnny, what's
well,
your...
my mother's, you know, what do you say?
Am I?
You're not very open-minded.
I am open-minded.
Really?
Something like that.
I
No,
am.
I'm
Open,
kidding.
I am open-minded.
I'm kidding. I give my mother a hard time. My mother's very, very open-minded.
She does. He does. He always gives me a hard time, but I'm always right.
Yes.
So, what
Yeah,
can I
you
say?
are.
Yes. So.
Hey, what's your mother's maiden name?
What is it? Wait, let's ask. Let's see if he
Malone.
knows it.
Malone.
Thank you. Very
Malone.
good.
Very good.
Yes.
And that's with one E, right?
Maloney. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Not Maloney?
No, not Maloney.
Well-
yeah, my grandfather when he came over the right way through Ellis Island.
You mean,
Ouch.
he did it legally?
Ouch. Oh, the right way.
And they changed it.
They
Wow.
changed it.
They
So they
changed it
made him
the easiest way
Italian
with-
to Irish.
They did.
Wow.
They did. So I celebrate St. Patrick's Day and Columbus Day.
Oh, that's.
Oh, you're Irish and Italian?
No, because my last name is Malone.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's it. But they came over.
She also celebrates Kwanzaa,
The Puerto
If-
Rican Day
if-
Parade.
if I'm
Puerto Rican Day Parade, and
Hanukkah.
Hanukkah.
Hanukkah,
My mo-
Passover. I've been known to celebrate those.
My mother celebrates everything.
Ramadan.
You're a very
I am.
celebratory
I am.
person.
I am. I really am.
You
I am.
really do respect everybody. I gotta say
I
that.
do.
You really do. I mean, we kid around, but you really do.
I
respect
do,
everybody.
except the people that don't come here the right way.
What does that mean, Ma? What does that mean?
Illegally.
It's not illegally. People are just trying to get here to have a new life,
Then
like
let
everybody
them
else,
come like
everybody else who came here
Then
to
let
start.
the right way.
What's the right way, Ma?
The right way is getting online, getting accepted in here,
Filing
not
the
coming through the
paperwork.
border, filing the paperwork.
No one likes lying.
Okay,
Passing healthy
learning
regulations.
English.
It's all changed,
stuff
Judy.
like that.
Not
One
bringing.
stroke of the pen.
When my grandfather got here, they could not come to the United States unless they knew English. They had to promise they were going to learn
Had to have a
English, and they did.
sponsor.
They had to have a
You can't be
sponsor.
serious, man. You cannot be serious.
Let me tell you something. People just want to start a new life here. That's all they want to do.
They want to cut grass. That's what they want.
Well,
to do.
that's you know, Chips, you make a good point. Everybody talks about stealing their jobs. They're taking our jobs. What jobs are they taking? What jobs?
Cut
Yeah.
grass.
Cut grass?
Who wants to
Somebody's
do
got
that?
to cut it.
Doug Max doesn't even work.
Doug Max. I can't. I try to figure out why he's wearing that Holocaust shirt there.
I don't think that
He
that's.
does. The boy in the striped pajamas.
Christ.
Hey, did you just hear that?
What?
That left turn?
What left turn? Oh, Chips. Brian, where are you now? Brian, we've known each other for a little while now, 5
Right.
years. Do you still keep in touch with a lot of the guys that you started with, or?
Well, some of them are in prison.
Okay.
So,
So you would keep in really
you
good
try
touch
to
with
visit
them.
them?
yeah, I
weekly?
visit them,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
for conjugal visits.
Oh.
Wow.
No, I'm not kidding. Just just to be not comical visits. Can we
Comical.
say that?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely comical. So, and how
It
do you
could be
feel?
both.
Where, like, are you performing in the city or anything like that? Where are you?
You know, I'm not performing anymore in the city, but I am performing on YouTube.
Okay.
I have this little show called Backstage Confessions,
right.
and
Now tell us about that. What is that?
yeah, well, I play this acting coach that gives horrible advice to students, and like you know, in the business, there's an expression, rejection is part of the business.
Right.
So I tell these students when you go on audition, you reject the casting director. You walk in, you say hi, and then you leave.
Right.
And they will probably call you back.
Has he ever worked with Harvey Brillstein?
Maybe as the worst agent. No, I'll hook you up with that. Well, listen. I can't wait. Now, what exactly are you going to be doing on our show?
Well,
Chips.
Oh, he has a nice ring though.
Wait, what do you?
What kind of ring is that? It's really pretty.
I'm not sure myself. Sterling silver.
Very nice.
Judas.
You know, we're going to tell
Oh.
Brian. We're going to tell Father Paul.
Speaking of
you
Judas,
know that.
Hey,
Don't
Johnny,
mention Father Paul around me,
does-
Judy.
Where does Brian
Don't
live?
even go there.
Where does
Brian,
Brian-
where do you live, Brian?
Well, I used to live at St. Mary's Rectory with Father Paul.
At it or in it?
And we had a great relationship. He was a comic, I was a comic, but I found out he's married.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
I didn't know that.
Now, Father Paul and Brian used to do
Russian
our
Orthodox.
movies reviews
Right,
together,
right,
and
yeah.
now Father Paul is at an Eagles game, so we get no movie reviews.
An Eagles game.
Yes.
Yeah, he went to
If I would have known that, Brian, would have had you do the movies. It would have
Oh
been
my
good, but-
God.
But you know what's interesting? We're talking about religion. I think coming up next we got Judas. Judas will be here.
We do have he's coming. He's coming soon.
Okay, well,
He's on the way.
He's on the way. Judas, actually the real Judas.
Really?
Yes, he will be here very shortly.
Takes a long time to walk in those sandals.
Oh my God! You're right. And in this weather.
Yeah. Luckily we
No.
got him. We're very excited to have him.
What a staff.
But Brian, listen, I am excited about you doing your segments on the show. We're excited to have you. And thank you so much for coming in today.
Oh, thank you
We
for having
appreciate
me
it.
on.
Yeah, that come in from Queens, I think. Yes.
Very Johnny Hollywood.
Look at this.
Brian Ironson, everybody. Brian,
Thanks, Alex.
very excited.
Thanks, Johnny. Thanks, Judy.
Thank you very much.
And all.
Johnny, I
Yeah.
think I think we have a plug from Gene here.
Yes.
Gene, what's going on at the
Hold on.
Comedy Cove?
Okay.
Oh, thank you very much.
Where we are.
We have an all Jersey weekend this weekend. We have Let's see who we have here. We have Josh Spear here, who's actually from Springfield, New Jersey.
Oh,
Rob Eppel will be here.
all right.
And Paul Goldenberg.
Nice.
Making a guest visit will be John Sweeney, who's been through our classes. And he's doing
nice.
pretty well.
Very
You guys
nice.
all
I
know him.
just performed with him the other night. He was great.
Yeah, he's doing a great job. And we had a great weekend this weekend with more Jersey guys. Chips Cooney, right, Chips?
All right.
Chips Cooney.
It was great.
Let's hear for Chips.
Chips. Johnny Watson was here.
He was.
Yeah, he was here.
He was here. He showed up.
Yeah.
He showed up.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
You have Joe Fernandez coming.
How many people
Yes,
came?
Jeff
5
Fernandez.
people.
5 people
Oh,
came for
yeah.
him.
That was
Because
my relatives.
they owed him money.
They owed him.
He owed them money.
He owed them money.
But the good thing is we had Joe DeVito here Saturday night.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
You made up for it.
Along with
That's
that.
good.
Chips was happy. Now, what we do have coming up, though, and they're starting to go now, is our New Year's Eve
New Year's
party.
Eve
Yeah.
party.
Uncle Floyd will be here.
Wow.
That's great.
Right.
Nice.
Carol Ann Valentino, who's extremely funny female comic, and Kevin Dombrowski.
Oh, nice.
So if anybody
nice.
wants to make reservations for that,
And how
it's
much are they?
$40,
$40. That's with dinner.
35 with dinner.
30.
Wow.
Oh, it's 35 with dinner.
Yep.
Wow,
35
that's
with dinner.
nice.
And how could we forget about Mondays?
thought it was 40
Starting
dinner.
Mondays.
Oh, starting
I-
Mondays we have the radio show.
The radio show
the
every
radio show will
Monday.
be here Monday,
Every
7:30
Monday.
to 9:30.
Every Monday.
Yes, that's
New time, new
New time,
same
new
place.
place.
Same place.
Same place.
New time.
Yeah, but a whole different setup.
Yes.
I love it. I have
Lots
to
of
tell you,
setup.
I love it.
Are we gonna have to remember this?
Unfortunately.
You should draw a diagram.
Someone should take a picture.
Gene, I heard we have a really special
Well,
guest
we
today.
do.
Wait, don't we have a mid-show?
Well, you could do that too.
Well, before we start with the guests and the rest of the stuff, just a mid-show recap on stuff. Gene, Larry Goldberg is here today, not Larry Goldenberg.
Did I say
So,
I said
you know,
Goldberg.
Larry, he only works for you, so maybe we should get that right. Let's see. We have. We're having a segment coming up. Who's the better Jew? I think we need more Jews here. Definitely need more Jews. Love the Jews.
Judy's not coming back.
The other question I have is who the hell is Dave Varick? That guy, that one blew me away. Johnny, the whole monologue was sexist, racist, stereotypical, with broad, sweeping generalizations. Good job, Alex. Allie, the weather girl, knows Johnny's a cheater. I guess animal abuse starts young. And when Johnny doesn't know an answer, he gets chicken neck. So that was Judi. You got to read the news first. We got to review that news. And don't forget your reading glasses. And we're all very well aware of the fact that Judi is an All-American.
That's right.
All-American. Chips, you should freelance doing some work with the railroad. You do a good job derailing lots of stuff. Doug finally admits everything is his fault. Johnny, that song was amazing. I almost suffered from harmonizer overdose. Stick to comedy. Brian wants to turn everyone gay by proximity, like radiation. And the only reason we need Brian is Alex is unreliable. So that winds up our mid-show
Very good.
recap. Thank you very much, everybody.
All right, Gene, you want to introduce?
Now we have a very special guest. Most psychics produce comforting revelations and predict happy futures to ensure repeat business. The great Watsoni never withholds the truth of the cards, which can make for unsettling visits for his clients. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the amazing Watsoni.
Wow. It just got cold in here. You feel that? You feel that?
I feel spirit in here.
Welcome, Watsoni.
All hail.
Thank you, Gene. How are you?
Welcome.
Pleasure to be here. Pleasure to be here. Pleasure to be here, my friend. I'm happy to be here. How are you, man? How's everything going? Now that we're never prepared, are we? This looks very real, doesn't it, everybody? The great Watsoni predicts that this bit is going to suck. I see failure coming up for the great Watsoni. Gene, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Gene,
I'm looking forward to this.
I could tell. I knew that before I got here because I'm the great Watsoni, and I could tell that. Gene, I also am predicting that you are down to 3 vodkas a day. Am I correct?
More or less.
I can smell it on your breath. That's Now, as you know, the great Watsoni does. I am a truthful psychic. That the cards, I rely on the cards. I'm nothing but a vessel, a mere portal, if I will say this. And I know some of you need some help right now. I predict that some people need help. Is that what we were saying, Gene? Some people need help.
I think there's someone in the
I
audience.
have a feeling it's that gentleman right there. Do you need help right there? It's not you.
No,
The Watsoni knew that. The Watsoni, great Watsoni knew that. Is it you? Is it you? Is it you? Is there anybody? There you are. The great Watsoni knows. Come forward. Come forward, my lady. The great Watsoni knows that that you need help. Yes. Yes, the great Watsoni knows. How are you, my lady?
Good, and you?
I'm doing terrific. Now, I understand that I feel that you have some questions that you would like to ask the great Watsoni. And remember, one thing, I am just a mere portal. I'm a vessel through the cards. That's all I am. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I have to say, come to think of it, I think you're right, Watsoni. Last week, my week has been a wreck.
Yes,
Okay,
I
I'm
knew that.
looking for someone to
I
tell
knew
me
that.
some positive outlooks, and that
Yes.
everything will be okay. Are you really the best?
I am the best, but I have to tell you right now, the cards. It's all the cards don't lie. It's the cards. But I am the best. My reputation is if you ask anybody from Omaha, Nebraska, they will tell you I'm the best. I'm the best around. So how can we start? What can I help you with? What can the great Watsoni help you with? The great Watsoni. The great Watsoni. Yes, finding the script. Finding the script. The great Watsoni. The great Watsoni. I'm going to let the cards do all the work for you, okay? Okay, are you ready?
Yes,
Are you ready? Here we go. The great Watsoni. Do you have a cat?
Well, yes, I do.
Not for long. Little Fluffy is about to get run over by the wheel of a tractor trailer. I'm just letting you know.
That's horrible. How can you say such a thing?
It's not me. It's the cards. Please, the cards. The great Watsoni is just a vessel, like I say. Let me turn over another card here. Card number 2. The great Watsoni. Now, have someone in your life passed away recently?
Well, yes, my dearest Aunt Edna recently passed away a month ago, and is she looking down from heaven on me?
Let me put it this way. I hope Aunt Edna enjoys warmer climates.
Hell? Aunt Edna's burning in hell? How will I ever rest?
my dear, it's just the cards. It's not me. It's the cards, my lady. It's just the cards. Let me pull over another card for you. Here we go. Well, I have some good news and I have some bad news for you. The good news is that the lump on your back is not cancer.
Oh, that's a relief.
The bad news is the one on your thigh is.
Yeah.
And you have 6 weeks to live.
Come on, that's ridiculous. I was looking for positive predictions and dear departed messages from loved ones, and you're telling me my life is in a shambles and I have 8 weeks to live?
6 weeks.
Oh, my goodness. What, Sony? You're a fraud, a liar, a thief. Okay? I came here for positive outlooks, and you know what? I am going home to the only person that loves me just the way that I am and tells me the truth, my faithful husband.
Oh, your husband's been cheating on you with your sister for the last 5 years.
Oh, my God.
Don't blame me. It's the cards. It's the cards. Where's my money? The great Wasoni. I'm here for birthday parties as well. Wasoni. Thank you.
Wow.
The great Watsoni.
Unbelievable.
Never disappoints.
Never disappoints.
Always right on target.
The guy is just
Never, always,
dead on.
always disappoints.
No, that's you, Doug.
Somebody shoot him.
Unbelievable.
That was right on target.
That was very good.
I think she was too
Amazing.
happy. She didn't pay him.
He's just he just tells the truth. That's it.
Yes, he does tell the truth.
Here comes Johnny Watson. He missed the whole.
He missed the whole
Johnny,
thing.
where
Oh,
are you
you
at?
missed the guest,
You
John.
missed Watsoni.
Oh yeah. You should stick around next time.
Everybody knows he was Watson in a cap. I don't get it.
No.
Johnny doesn't have those powers.
What's that?
Next, you're gonna tell me Tony Clifton.
Oh, my God. This is, I tell you, one thing about our show, which we try to apply to a broad spectrum of people. And we understand when people always say, what's the number one problem in your life, right? So it's usually relationships, isn't it? Like, everyone wants to have a good relationship. And luckily, one of our gals, who Tina Marie, who is, I feel, Gene, who better than Tina Marie?
Oh yeah.
To discuss relationships. She's going to come up here and she's also our social media director. She's working like a fiend to get those as you people were all accosted by her, sending things out every moment, which we appreciate. But Tina's going to let us know, and I always like to know about relationships. I know I've never been good at them.
There's no stopping her.
And I'm hoping that she's going to help me improve myself. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, love and laughter with Tina Marie. Come on over here. Take their segment. See. Hello.
Love and marriage, go together.
Hello.
That's
so beautiful.
Well, it's appropriate. It's love and marriage, love and laughter. We'll eventually get you your own theme song if this thing works out. See how it goes.
If we can make it past 5 minutes of the segment.
Yes. So Tina Marie, you have been telling me now for a year that you are a relationship expert, and you want to help us out. Now see the problem is some of us know your history, and maybe not that it's a bad history, but how can we find confidence in your ability to stream us forward in a relationship?
Well, do you think a person wakes up a guru?
No, you have to go through a lot of pain.
Yeah, you have to go through a lot of pain and a lot of reading on the internet and listening to Delilah on.
Right. Oh, okay.
You know.
Right.
You got to go through a lot of stuff to get your knowledge.
Okay. Well, listen. What do you want to talk about today? We're I'm sure all the audience are dying to get some advice from you. So what do we got? We're not prepared, but that's okay.
Hey, did you want to get social media out or love and laughter?
Good points. I don't know now. I don't know after this show today. Oh, my God.
I think it's really important that, if you're going to go into a relationship, that you need to have a positive mood about it.
Right.
You need to empty all of your baggage.
Okay.
Empty your trunk, so to speak.
Doug is a person who's involved with a lot of relationships. Doug, do you agree with that?
Yes.
Wow, Doug.
Doug, thank you
Wow.
for the input.
Nailed it.
I don't
Doug
know how
nailed
many
it.
Best radio
relationships
show.
is Doug actually in.
D-
I don't think
Doug
the
right
one
now,
with his...
I will answer that question. Doug right now is currently on 17 dating sites, and he has at least 3 women from each site. So I'm saying 752 women he's involved with.
Exactly. It's the multiplication comes out to be 51. But
51. Thank you, Doug.
51 women,
17 times 3.
and are you, nice to all of those women?
Oh.
Let me tell you something. Doug is extremely nice. Doug is too nice. That's why I tell Doug that's part of his problem. Do you know what Doug does? Here's what he does. He meets a girl, and then right away he takes them out to a museum, dinner, all these expensive places. Cost him like $250 a date. My advice to Doug has been: you go take her out to coffee, $5. Doesn't work out, you're down $5.
No, I
all right?
better.
Am I right?
I'm doing better.
Am I right? That's ridiculous. Why would you spend any amount of money on someone you don't know if it's going to work out with? You want to take that money later on.
And that's what I'm talking about, positive attitude. You need to go in the relationship with a
I
positive
I
attitude.
have a positive. I'm positive you should not be spending that much money on someone you don't
I've
know.
stopped doing it because you told me. I've been taking him to miniature golf now.
Thank you. And how much money are
Not
you
even
saving?
real golf?
No, why real golf? They don't. You have to spend 3.5 to 4 hours with somebody on the golf course.
No, and it's only $7. And
Exactly. Thank you.
The
Plus
entire course, they're feeling a shaft, playing with balls, getting things.
Here we go.
All right. Keep it
shut
clean.
his mic off.
Why do you
got an
think I'm
opportunity.
doing it?
Not only that,
Keep it
who would want to go
clean.
real golfing with Doug? Can you imagine walking
my
down
God.
every
No.
hole?
It's my shot.
You would definitely need a drink if you had to play golf with Doug.
If you had to do anything with Doug, you need a drink.
Oh my
If my mic is off now, I'm just going to leave.
Your mic's on. It's just
wait.
Wait,
Is that a promise?
wait. Turn his mic off.
Wait a minute.
Wait, who owns the soundboard now?
Okay, well,
Doug
Tina,
Goff.
that was a wonderful. Bring it back to Tina.
All right.
What about it?
Now.
You need to have a more positive attitude,
Okay.
Johnny.
All right. No, Doug.
At least spend $10.
Spend it. Okay. There you go. $10. Good. Now, what? Let's say, Tina, like, what do you? How should a guy say? Like, we'll talk about Doug since Doug is really is out there a lot. Let's say you want to be approached by someone. How do you recommend being approached as a woman?
Come truthfully.
What does that mean?
Don't come out with these silly pickup lines that you guys have.
See, that's where I'm going to disagree with you again. Women don't want the truth. Women want the truth as long as the truth pertains to what they want to hear. Let's be honest. Right, ladies?
No.
No?
We want the
You
truth.
want the truth?
No, you
No,
don't. You want a
really
guy
don't.
to come at you in a
You
Ferrari.
really don't want it. You can't handle the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
You can't handle
You don't listen.
Hey, the truth hurts.
The truth. Women always want the truth until you tell them the truth. Am I right about that?
Yeah, exactly.
Am I telling you right? Anybody who's been married and divorced knows that fact.
And
Anybody who's been out with a woman knows that fact.
Oh, stop!
And then when you tell them the truth, it's why did you tell me that?
Why did you tell me that?
Yeah.
Because it's the truth.
Right.
Exactly.
Well, I don't want.
And look at the kind of relationships all of you have that aren't telling people the truth.
What do you mean?
I have an awesome marriage. It's fantastic.
You just got divorced. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
Yeah, Mr. Truthful.
Doug?
Yeah, I was talking theoretically.
I think maybe your divorce was because you were on 17 websites.
Wow, that guy, I've never seen Doug get rattled. That got him. That actually got
the
Doug.
truth hurts.
The truth hurts. Wow. So, Tina, so you're saying $10. What do you say? What is the appropriate amount of money, in all honesty, that you think is? Because don't you think there's a certain amount where a guy is overdoing it? Like a guy is, like if he's.
Yeah, you
know,
don't take a woman to the museum and a $50 dinner the first date. You just don't.
Well, what kind of museum you taking him to?
Not the Smithsonian.
I did the Met. Was nice.
The Met.
A nice museum.
Yeah.
I guess it depends on what caliber of woman you're dating.
Well, if you spend a certain amount of money, you get to feel certain things.
I don't know about you guys.
Oh, that's not called dating,
Here we
Doug.
go.
Johnny, I don't know about you, but the caliber of woman I like is 38.
Do you get it, Doug? Honestly, you know, and Doug's
Don't
all.
blame me.
See, we want to do
Don't blame
we want to
me.
do an episode next week called "Politically Incorrect Jeopardy." okay, where we take like all types of things and make politically incorrect stereotypes, and we were going to put them in a Jeopardy type format. Doug's like, oh, we can't do that. Our show is trying to go out to a certain amount of people. No way, we got to do this.
Sound like
and
that.
meanwhile,
No,
here he
you
is.
sound
He's
like
talking.
this.
He's talking. The first three things he says is like totally what you were against. Make up your mind, Doug.
What does that have to do about
I'm going to
relationships?
take my light home.
That's my relationship with
There we
Doug.
go.
That's my relationship with Doug.
I'm going to take my light
You guys need therapy.
So anyway, keep going, Tina. Tell us more. What else you got?
What do you want to know? You want to know what the perfect date is, or
All right, perfect date.
The
What
perfect
should
date?
Doug? We'll give Doug some advice on a perfect date. What do you? How should
I dress?
You should shower.
Oh.
You should
What if-
definitely shower.
Yeah, no, but what if I mean, in the morning, it's okay if I showered in the morning? Like
Well-
right before?
You should shower before your date. That's what I'm saying.
Like the day before? Or
Shower as necessary.
Like an hour before.
I'm good with my grooming. Move
I
on.
know you are.
Yeah, I do the nose hair and everything.
But I really think you shouldn't invest so much time on online dating. Maybe you should go out and meet somebody.
Like in the supermarket?
Yeah, why not?
Drugstore?
Everyone needs help picking out their
Doug, you have a BMW. You should be able to pick up girls easy.
And he does his own brakes, which women love a handyman.
I should put a sign on my car. This is a BMW. I do brakes. Do me. Something like that?
Doug, do you not realize that there's children here? There's kids here?
Do you, but I use the
Yeah, I know,
euphemistic,
but still.
Oh my God!
the euphemistic,
I really hope his brakes don't
I
work.
really do. Your brakes.
I hope he's a crappy
your
mechanic.
brakes have to really fall out, Doug.
Don't you have to check on that girl in the trunk of the BMW?
I've got her connected by internet.
What?
So-
we're doing all this just because he brought a light.
I know.
I thought he owned the soundboard.
I mean, I'd prefer to do this in the dark.
I bought a new soundboard that Scott's already passing me notes he's going to learn tomorrow. So give Doug back.
It's got several Doug mute buttons.
Well, Tina, listen. This is just a taste of what you're going to be offering us on the show. We're so excited.
Apparently, I'm supposed to help Doug date.
Yes,
Is that what the segment's
that
about?
was tonight was supposed to be, but
Oh.
we'll figure that out. But
Yeah, thanks for
Tina,
the
listen,
help.
want to thank you for
Shower.
and keep up the good work with the social media. Thank you very
Good
much.
job, Tina. Good job.
And now,
Well, how about, can you tell everyone where to find you on social media?
yes, why don't you tell? Because I don't know.
All right, you can find us on thejohnnyWatson.com.
Right.
You can also find us on Facebook at The Watson Show. You can find us on Twitter at The Watson Show. And we're also on YouTube. If you follow us on any of those sites, you will get everywhere we are socially.
So you mean, Tina, if we just Google the Watson Show, we'll get all the information?
Sure, why not?
Tina,
Just
you
Google
said
it.
the
That's all-
JohnnyWatson.com, not the JohnnyWatsonShow.com?
No, she said the JohnnyWatsonShow.com, right?
I said the JohnnyWatsonShow.com.
No, actually, you said the JohnnyWatson.com.
Oh, okay. The
Why
John-
don't- this is why you all are divorced.
Hollywood and I
You don't
agree.
listen.
We
It's
do
gotta
agree,
be
Doug.
true. It's got to be
We-
true then.
All right, Tina, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, great job. Now,
Great job.
here's I love that song. Like that song? That's a good song.
It's not a bad song.
Not a bad song. So, you know one thing about Scotty's Comedy Cove, where we are broadcasting live, Gene and L'Oreal, thank you very much for letting us do this
Yay.
for a long time. It's been great. And Gene has moved up from a fan. Now you're on the team. Isn't that weird how that happens? So great to have you. This club is famous for comedy. Every weekend there's comedy here. On Wednesday night there's a great open mic as well. If you just want to stop in and see people working
Wednesday
things
night.
out, like Mike Mad Dog back there, he's a frequent performer here at the club. And so when you guys want to come down and just see some people working things out, and Phil too. Phil's always down here too doing the work, and Bill and Nancy, they're always hanging around. So in fact, I think the whole crowd are comics. They're here. That's, Carlin's here and everything. So just come on down. So but what we're trying to do now, we're trying to give this thing an authentic flavor. Where we call the show, it's like a late night show meets a morning drive show, and so we're trying to implement some of the things that make late night TV great, and we're trying to do some of the things that make morning drive great. And one of the things I like about late night television is that I love comedy. I love the featured comics, and we're gonna feature our first guy here tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, it's a thrill. He's a great friend of ours. He plays clubs, he plays colleges. Larry, who'd you open up with for someone famous not too long ago, right? Who was it?
J.J. Walker.
J.J. Walker. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our friend Larry Goldberg. Larry Goldberg.
Nice tight mic. I like that. Thanks, Gene. Yep. So people look at me. I'm extremely familiar to people. They look at me, and I just have to get this out of the way, let you guys know, okay, that people mix me up with either Woody Allen or Buddy Holly, okay, guys? But I prefer the Jewish Buddy Holly, Buddy Holla. So I'm married, second tour of duty, second life sentence. I don't know what I was thinking, guys, all right? My first wife was Italian, all right? I say eat because all we did was eat. I gained about 200 pounds in that marriage. Thank you very much. And I had to go in witness protection to get out of that marriage. But I learned two good things, okay? Number one, Sunday is pasta day, all right, guys? And it's called gravy, not sauce.
That's right.
That's right. Amen.
Amen.
But if you come over to my house, I learned how to cook. I make a mean matzah fajoule, okay? So I've been married 15 years. My second current wife is West Indian. Yep, yes. That went over great in the Goldberg household, guys. I'm 0 for 2 in the daughter-in-law department. My wife is very angry. She was yelling at me today. She's like, I'm mad, man. I thought I was getting a rich doctor, man. And I looked at her and I said, well, I thought I was getting Halle Berry, okay? But I learned I'm stupid. I say the wrong thing at always the wrong time. That's what men do in marriage. So I try to give her a compliment. My wife is beautiful. She's 7 years older than me, but it's true what they say. Black is beautiful. And I looked at her and I said, honey, you're a cougar. She looked at me and she says, you schmuck, man. I'm not a cougar. Cougars don't come in black. I'm a panther, a black panther, man. So I looked at her, I said, I'm sorry, I think you're a gray panther now. Oh, yeah. Bad, very bad, right? So I have to tell you, I did a tour. I did a recent tour recently with Jimmy J.J. Walker of the South. I was down in the South, yep. Dynamite still lives. I can't believe it. And but the South is a funny place. They really love to dig on Jersey. They love the Jersey jokes. So I'll give you a couple. So our motto in Jersey, all we raise are taxes, Guidos, and real housewives, all right? And our governor, Chris Christie, what do you call a commuter that dies at the GWB?
What?
A Corpus Christi. He's a hell of a governor, but he'll make a whale of a president. So I'm just going to end on this. I'm originally from Boston. So in my house, screw you. So it's passed down. It's like religion. It's socks, celts, and pats in my house, all right? That's how we roll in our house. But I got to tell you, I hate Eli. I do. I hate Eli Manning. You know, it just angers me, okay? His best 4 minutes in his career, he gets 2 Super Bowl rings. My best 4 minutes with my wife gets me 2 kids and a lifetime of debt, guys, all right? Kids, the gift that keeps on taking. Thank you very much, guys. I'm Larry Goldberg. Give it back to Johnny. Give it back. Thank you for having me, guys.
Thank you very much, Larry. Thank you very much. Yeah, Doug, tell him the phone right now is not working, Doug. It's not, so nothing we can do. All right, Larry, everybody. Larry Goldberg, nice job.
Great.
That was great. Now, here's what's exciting, everybody. Those of you who've been fans of the show, we get some very interesting guests. We've had Neil Armstrong's brother, Ned. We had Ned Armstrong. We had
the fella that made the sandals for the apostles.
Yeah, that was great. The guy who made the sandals.
A lot of brothers.
A lot of brothers and cousins. We got famous people.
Right.
And
over the summer, we had LeBron James.
We had LeBron James. If you're not familiar with LeBron James, we had LeBron. And tonight is maybe one of the most amazing nights ever for the show. Because
Who do we got?
those of you who know anything about the Bible, or those of you who are, well, we're here. We're here for this. Right. And this gentleman has had a lot a lot of grief against him. He's the one that is accused of turning in Jesus for some silver.
That creep.
And he's here. He wants to talk. He wants to state his case, ladies and gentlemen, from the Bible. Judas himself,
Wow.
Judas.
Judas.
Judas. Yeah.
Boo.
Yes.
Boo.
Hello, Judas. How are you? How are you, Judas? Welcome to the show, Judas.
I want to be forgiven.
Well, Judas, I know you're in a tight spot right now. I'm sure you look like you feel very bad. You and I talked a little bit before you were coming on the air, and I know. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back to how it all started. Why did you do what you did? Why did you turn in Jesus?
I didn't like the band he had there, Peter, Paul, and Mary.
And it's just for some silver. For some silver? Is that what happened?
I was behind rent a couple of months.
You're behind rent.
I needed the money.
But didn't you think about what would happen? I mean, he was doing all these miracles in front of you and taking you around and doing all these. He was making people who were dead live again. And didn't you think there would be some type of repercussion on that?
He said he would forgive.
Right. But not right away.
I was hoping right away, I was hoping as soon as I got the silver, he would forgive.
Right.
In fact, I was hoping he'd forgive me before I got the silver.
You know,
something like that.
Take us back to the day. Take us back to the day when you talk with Pontius Pilate, and you guys make this deal. What happens? How does a thing like that go down?
I didn't like talking to Pontius Pilate. He had terrible breath. He always smelled the wine. Mm-hmm. And I used to stand maybe 10 feet away from him and talk. Horrible breath.
Bad breath.
Pontius Pilate.
Bad breath.
And a lot of people don't know how he got his name. He used to be a boxer. That's how he got punches.
Punches. It was punches.
Yeah.
And the translation just was wrong.
Only a few people know that.
Not too many people know. I didn't know that. I'm a big Bible fan, but Pontius Pilate. I didn't know. Punches. So his real name is Punches.
Yeah, when you talk to him, he was like you always go like that.
Oh, a little jittery? A little jittery?
Someone always punching him. No, nobody knew that. He didn't show that in the Bible.
No, they didn't.
Always getting jabbed. Left, right, cross.
Right.
Punches Pilate.
Now, Judas, when you first met Punches, why do you think he wanted Jesus taken in?
I thought about that myself. I don't know why the hell he wanted to do that. I think he just wanted to get he was afraid of the people.
Afraid of people?
Yeah, they were going to lynch him. I don't think they had lynching back then. I think they just cut your head off.
They cut your head off.
Yeah, on lynching. Forget, I didn't start till later on. What am I talking about?
Now let's talk about you and your state of mind now. You've had several hundred years. More than that, 2,000 years.
2,000 years.
Think about it. To think about this, how do you feel about things?
Old.
I
didn't want it to happen. It's just you only had bread and wine to eat. I mean, what kind of a Last Supper is that?
You didn't like the Last Supper?
No, there's nothing to eat. There was no meat or anything, and I was a little spoiled. My parents spoiled me.
They spoiled you.
That's why I gave most of the silver to.
Your parents.
Yeah.
Well, that's nice. You at least you gave them it as a gift.
They couldn't save me, though. I felt so guilty. Why? I just want to be forgiven. That's all.
Well, Judas, I want to tell you something. This was very unexpected. What's going to happen next? I had no idea, and I guess this gentleman knows everything. And I guess he heard you were coming to the show and kind of wanted to talk to you about a few things. You haven't seen him in about 2,000 years, but I guess it's kind of a
Peter.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. There he is. He is.
You gotta be kidding.
Jesus, how are you?
Very good. How are you?
Well, you should know. But
you talk to me more than anybody. Every 10 minutes, I'm hearing you yell, "Jesus, Doug! Jesus,
Yeah,
Doug!
but-
Jesus, Doug!" Good to hear from you.
Well, it's great. It's great. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to come and spend some time. I know it's a little bittersweet to be here. I appreciate it, but excited for you to be here. You got some things. Jesus, you got some things coming up, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you excited about your birthday?
Oh, yeah, my birthday's coming up. Very excited.
Yeah, are you excited?
The 2014 is coming.
Yeah.
Very excited.
The 2014.
The big
2014. Oh my goodness.
2014. Yeah,
That's
it's a big
crazy.
day.
You look great. You look
Thank
great.
you.
You
Thank
look
you. I
great.
just finished filming one of my new videos. I've been doing a lot of filming lately.
Really? What have you been doing?
I'm doing an exercise, a workout tape called Body of Christ.
Body of Christ.
Body of Christ.
Looking forward to that.
It's going pretty well. We're hoping for sales.
Will that be?
pretty good.
Where can we get that? Is it, where will we be?
It's going to go straight to DVD.
DVD.
Yeah, it's going to go straight to DVD. I just came just now. I just got back. I was filming a commercial.
What was it?
I was. What would Jesus do for a Klondike bar? It went pretty well.
That's
went pretty good.
That's excellent.
Yeah, so,
That's
that should
excellent.
be out. Mr. Iscariot, how are you?
You remember my last name?
Yeah, I remember your last name. How you doing?
Now, I've noticed you referred to him as Mr. Iscariot, where before you were always referring to him as Judas. I feel a little tension.
You get in trouble nowadays if you say Judas.
You
can't say it. So
but you're the king of the Jews.
Yes, I am, reigning champ.
And still you get in trouble.
Yeah, I don't like to. Yeah, I don't make waves.
I got you.
Waves are hard to walk on.
But
you like to separate them.
That's very true.
Thank you for seeing what I did there.
I listen. First of all, I can ask you a question. Do you like Christmas music?
I do like Christmas.
What's your
music.
favorite song?
Anything by the Carpenters.
You like?
Anything by the Carpenters.
Great group. Very
Jindon.
Jindon. By the way, how's your dad doing?
Dad's doing well. He's a little annoyed.
He's a little annoyed with Mr.
Yeah,
Iscariot?
I had some other things I had to take care of, but somebody put an end to that. Yeah. What's up, buddy?
You've forgiven me all these years.
We'll talk.
So what do you think? Just curious. What do you think? People getting presents on your birthday. What do you think about that?
It's kind of weird.
It is weird. Isn't that
It
weird?
is strange, given. Yeah, I really didn't get anything. I never got anything growing up.
Well, you got the frankincense and myrrh, right? Didn't you?
I got frankincense and myrrh. Had no idea what to do with the frankincense. I gave myrrh to my brother Murray, the plumber.
Okay.
And gold, I used that pretty good.
Gold.
Yeah. Yep. I bought some boats.
You bought some boats.
Yep.
You are a fisherman.
I am.
And,
Carpenter by trade.
Carpenter
but I like
by trade
to
by
fish,
fisher.
yeah.
However,
on my leisure.
What was your favorite thing? Did you have any particular item that you liked to build? Were you
huts?
You liked
there were
huts?
a lot of huts.
For
We
the
built
homeless?
Huts. There were huts. Well, we were all homeless till I built the huts.
So you built the huts.
Yeah.
Thank
we
God
built
for
the
you.
huts. I built a lot of that stuff.
Thank you for you.
I built some hospitals. Those were
You
always
did?
good to build. Yeah, they were 2-story huts, but they were good.
Oh, I didn't even know they had hospitals back then. Because you just would go around healing people. I didn't know you needed a hospital.
I did, but I had a place to gather them.
To heal
so
them
that
at
I
once.
could heal them. Yeah, it was
so you
all-
didn't have to
it
go
was
all
one
over the
thing.
place. Must get a little tiring.
Yeah, and the insurance and the
malpractice.
Yeah, MOs and stuff, HMOs.
Well, we have a. Stop talking about Brian Ironson. We have a. we have a. I think a question that's really been on all of our minds is why was Doug Max born?
That was a mistake.
Yes.
Doug, I like to say good to see you, but even I can't help you with your career, my friend.
Now,
yes,
I think it's important now we get to the matter at hand.
Yeah, what's that?
Well, I know you're you and you're being a little facetious, but Judas is here today. I think I talked with him earlier. He didn't know you were coming, but he's felt nothing but remorse about what happened. He was going through some tough times, and I was hoping that maybe you guys could work it out, and let's get things right, maybe.
What would you like to? I heard you talking before. There was something wrong with the Last Supper. I didn't have time to plan. I apologize. I didn't really know it was my last one. I thought it was a meal, and then somebody ruined that.
The waiter.
Can I fill you guys in something? I'm going to bring you back to the Last Supper. Would you like to hear?
Yes,
how
absolutely.
What happened to the Last Supper, so that everybody can know exactly what happened?
Absolutely.
When dinner was coming to an end, I had said to the 12 gathered, I said, "Listen, guys, tonight one of you is going to betray me. I just found out. I got a text
One of you is going to betray me, right?
Get the text.
So Peter says to me, "Is it me, Lord?"
Right.
I said, "No, Peter, it's not you." And then James said, "Is it me, Lord?" And I said, "No, James, it's not you." Then my friend over here says, "Is it me, Lord?" And I said, "Is it me, Lord?" Is it me, Lord? He didn't know that I was on to him. I didn't have time to run out and get cannolis.
Why didn't you stop me? You do
That's,
everything else.
That's a good question. That is a very good question, Judas. Not to put it back on you, Jesus.
Okay. Yeah, don't put it on me.
I'm not putting anything.
Why didn't you stop
Why
me?
didn't you stop him?
You got Lazarus. You made him come alive. He didn't want to come out because of the people, but he wanted to stay in there. You kept calling, Lazarus, come out, come out. He said, I'm not coming out. I hate it out there. Why didn't you stop me?
You know, it's a very, very good question. It's just that I was hoping that if you went through with it, 2014 years later, I could sit here and talk to Johnny Watson.
Oh, ever since, just Mary Magdalene cleaned your feet and you changed.
I always knew you had something.
And she wiped your wet feet with her hair, and
Yeah.
you're never the same.
Well, we didn't
anymore.
have towels. You were wearing them on your head.
No, I'm noticing a little.
Who is this guy over here to talk to me like
Well,
this?
I think again. I don't know if you were here earlier. In spirit, you probably were.
Yeah,
But
I'm always here, Johnny.
Yes, I know you are. And amongst three of us, you're always here. But Tina Marie was doing a segment on Love and Laughter, and one of my statements were that women cause a lot of strife, and I think that's what's going on. It sounded like Mary Magdalene was causing a strife between you two. I mean, is it fair to say that maybe Judas had a little crush on her, and she was constantly paying attention to you, and maybe Judas felt like he was betrayed?
Johnny, you asked me if I went through all of this because he was jealous. Is this real?
I'm just inquiring.
Well, she was the only girl around.
You guys smell so bad. All we did was fish all day. You would sweat, never shower. She wanted to wash my feet. She washed my feet. Was it jealousy?
Yeah, back then maybe it was little. I just want to be forgiven. I can't stand people the way they look at me and things like that. And I can't go out anywhere, and I can't even ride a bike. I can't do anything. And you're supposed to forgive. Why haven't you
Can't
forgiven
even ride
me?
a bike.
It's a good point.
Why didn't you come back?
Jesus, it's a good point. You are supposed to
Why
forgive.
didn't you come back, and when you came down off the cross, why didn't you say, Judas is forgiven? Why those guy in your left and your guy in the right, you didn't even know, the two thieves. But you forgave them. Why didn't you forgive me?
They asked me.
I'm asking you.
Right now?
Right now, with this.
This is a
New
big
York.
Jesus.
accent.
Huge.
Think about this. This is huge.
I'll make him a deal.
Don't make a deal like he made you.
If I promise to forgive you, will you work your hardest, train your best, and go into the Olympics in 2016? Because I'm sure, my friend, you'll take the silver.
Oh!
So you're not forgiving me.
No, I think I'm going to torture you for a little while. Maybe I'll come back in 2015.
Jesus, you're always welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, Jesus and Judas.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you guys very much. You guys were terrific. I hope so. Judas, hang in there. Don't kill yourself.
Tina, you haven't called my name in a while. I'll talk to you soon.
Looks remarkably like the godmother for some reason.
It really does. Okay. Judas and Jesus, you're more than welcome to
I never knew
leave,
Jesus.
leave the table.
Judas is passed.
I never knew
Judas-
Jesus had no hair.
Well,
Yeah, what happened to that?
I think, but how do we know he actually had hair? All we have ever seen are paintings. Right? We've never known that. Right?
Amazing.
We've never seen that. Oh, the hot sauce king is here. He throws his face in the ring.
Hi, sweetie.
Hey, we'll give you a quick plug, John. When is the hot sauce days? We got a big event coming up for you, right? December 6th in South Orange.
South Orange.
Now, yeah, if you haven't tried this hot sauce, it's amazing, and also it's all you can eat,
It's
right?
very
John?
hot.
It's all you can eat. It's all you can eat down there. 600, and we're going to post it on our website for him, so you could definitely, and he'll be in here in the future just as one of our guests, but we'll definitely get him. But December 6th in
North Arlington.
South Orange. South Orange. All you can eat. It's free. It's free. It's free. Go down there, enjoy some wings. I know Bill will be down there eating some wings. So go down there and enjoy yourselves. Oh, you're the best, John. John will say hi. She can't hear you, too.
Hi, sweet. Hi, John. How are you, honey? I'm doing great.
All right, here we. You're the best, John. Thank you very much. John Daly, everybody. The hot sauce king, as I call him. All right. Now, where are we at here? Now, we are... I got Dave saying we'll do that after this. All right? I think we're at the... maybe we should get Jesus back here for this. Jesus, will you come back?
He's the king of the...
Yeah. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is big. Doug Max and I, who proclaims himself everything Jewish. If you talk to Doug mentions no matter what Doug says, everything out of his mouth is because I'm Jewish. I know it's because I'm Jewish. Everything is because I'm Jewish. Am I right, Doug? I'm a better handyman because I'm Jewish. Everything. Now, Jesus, share a seat. Grab. You got to go. Johnny Hollywood. Johnny, thank you very much.
Johnny.
Great Hollywood moment. Johnny, we're going to keep that segment. That was a good job, man.
That was good.
Yeah.
Good job, right? That was good. And so, like, Scott came up with an idea that me and Doug Max would play a game to see who the better Jew is. Now, it was epic. We had a competition over the summer, and I'm going to play you some snippets.
We're going to play it right from here.
You sure? Okay, you're right. They're going to play right from there. We're going to play some snippets. You get an idea of it, and then Doug and I are going to go at it again.
He's eating again.
He's eating.
What? All right, good.
All right, here we go. Let's check in from what happened over the summer.
I haven't eaten at all today. It's 4 o'clock. I need to eat.
On July 29th, an epic battle between Jew and Christian commenced.
All right, let's play who's more Jewier, me or Doug?
It was a battle that would test mind, will, and cheapness.
Game consists of 3 rounds. The first round being 1-point questions. Okay, it goes back and forth. There are 5 questions for each of you. Second round is 2 points, and very simply, the last round is 3 points. Okay. In round 1, Johnny, you are going first, and the theme of round 1 is Jewish entertainment. Jewish entertainment, which is kind of like an oxymoron, but...
Who would strike first? A man who claims to be as Jewish as they come, or a man who knows his people?
Not 30 minutes either.
Yeah.
What? Ma, just stay out. Ma, you're the one who's annoying.
I think I know the answer to this. So hurry
Johnny,
up and answer.
Johnny, you have
I think
5
he played
seconds.
a rabbi. I think he played a rabbi.
Answer is rabbi for 1. Johnny Watson gets 1 Jew point.
Watson struck first, putting the pressure immediately on Doug.
I'll say writer. Doug, that is incorrect. She is a famous Israeli singer.
Doug continued to struggle as Watson began to dominate.
Teva's wife.
Ma, stay out of this, Mom.
Doug, answer?
I'll hang up on you, Ma.
I said Teva's wife. Sorry, a matchmaker was the correct answer.
I knew that.
After 1 round, Johnny Watson is in the lead 3-1, Doug Max. 3-1.
I've got the yellow yarmulke right now.
Our second round is Jewish sports.
As Doug was blitzkrieged in round 1, it was time to move to round 2, where Doug would take on a topic he knows absolutely nothing about.
Sid Luckman.
Sid Luckman is correct. Wow, getting tighter in here, folks.
I had no idea Jews played sports.
Douglas actually held his own. Watson began to feel the Jewish heat press on him. With a little bit of whining to Mom, he pled his case.
At the end of round 2, Johnny Watson in the lead by...
You know what? That doesn't sound right. That does not sound right. I'm going to protest that question.
Similar to Doug Max, Watson began to stutter.
I think you should give me another question because that question's up in the air because it says the fourth. It says the third right here. It says third every 3 years.
All right, we'll take a vote. Judy, let's get another question.
No. But it doesn't. Mom.
What?
Does he get another question?
Trying to get an extra point. If he's going to protest this,
by bartering now.
if he is going to protest this and say that it's got to be a fair game,
And you said one thing. I happen to agree with Scott. I think it's every 4 years. But he came up with
It's not.
3 years.
It says right here. It says right here. I'm looking at Wikipedia. I'll read it to you. Okay, well, you know what? I'm not going to worry about it. I'm still in the lead. I don't care. I will go down. I'm still in the winning. I think that Maccabee, Doug, you know, that's a shame that if you win, it'll be dirty win, but that's okay.
That's the way I like it.
The competition began to heat up. Johnny was in the lead 7-5, but could feel the pressure. He began to perspire his Jewish sweat.
All right.
Doug, the last round, boys, is 3-point questions. Johnny, you in the lead,
right?
7. It's
I still have
7-5.
Yellow yarmulke.
Doug,
I still have the yellow yarmulke.
this is where you should clean up.
Wait, how many points do I have?
You have 5.
Really? Oh, and
Yeah,
Johnny has
you
7?
got 1 in the
I
first
have
round, and you got 2 right in the second round.
Okay.
All right. Doug,
Playing under
the
protest.
final round, the topic is women.
Going into the final round, into a topic that Doug claims to be a master of, Jewish women. Doug slowly proved that he knows nothing about them.
Sarah. I'm sorry, Doug. The answer is Rachel. Rachel.
I got ripped off. I knew Goldmeier was prime minister. I jumped the gun too quick on that.
Johnny began to pick up speed, proving slowly that he is more Jewish than Douglas.
No, you cannot. Yeah, I'm going to say Zipporah. I think it was Zipporah. I know it was a weird name.
Zipporah is correct for 3
Wow.
points, Watson.
Wow. I thought it was
Doug,
Rachel.
The other ones don't recognize. I'm going to say Esther. I don't know the other book. I don't know the other
Is
one.
Esther your final answer?
Esther's my final answer.
Esther is correct, Johnny Watson.
Yes!
Doug was now beginning to realize that a Christian boy was going to become the better Jew. It was down to Doug's last question.
Doug, you realize what this means?
Yeah. I have to get the last 2 right.
That is correct. You must get the next 2 questions right. If you get this question wrong, Johnny Watson holds the yarmulke.
With this last pathetic guess, Doug Max called the first name that came to his head.
Leah.
Leah is your final answer.
Yeah.
Doug, you are incorrect. Let's be young.
You can't even sing it. Come on.
Doug was going to be a rabbi. He was going to be a rabbi. You heard him. I was going to be a rabbi. I was going to be a rabbi.
Johnny, I was going to be a horrible
Now we
rabbi.
know now why he didn't become a rabbi.
Exactly.
I was going to be a... Listen,
This
here.
is the greatest
pretend-
moment of my life, possibly.
Listen, pretend I'm your rabbi. One of you pretend I'm your rabbi and come to me with the kind of question you'd ask a rabbi, and you'll see why I didn't become a rabbi.
Hey, let me tell you something. He just did a broad questioning of the Jews. You should know your people. I know my people. I know my people. Don't be sour grapes.
You gave him Don Rickles.
Hold on. Let me look at the scoreboard.
I get Hank Greenberg.
Don't be a schmatzer.
You got the most questions right in the sports round. You failed in the other 2 categories.
Yeah. Don't be a schmatzer.
Where were the do a Yiddish accent questions?
Don't do a schwätzer. Don't be a schwätzer.
A Schwätzer?
Stop acting like a schmuck. Stop acting like a schmuck. Okay? According to my father, who's a drug addict, I am 1/4 Jew. Okay? You, my friend, are full blown.
Don't even go there. You are not.
I am too.
You
According
are
to my father,
quarter
Uncle Tommy,
German. That's it.
I'm half German. Okay.
You are you're not half. Your grandmother was Italian. Your father was Jewish. That gives you a quarter. You're
Exactly.
three quarters Italian and 1/4 German.
Jewish. Exactly. German Jew.
Hey, that's who's the better Jew.
You are so sad, Doug. You are sad. You're a sad man. You should be completely embarrassed. which I hope you are.
I'm going to go on Jewipedia tonight and study up.
Johnny proved he is the true Jewish champion. But Doug has been studying up, reviewing his Torah. Today, Sunday, November 23rd, the most anticipated rematch in history will commence. Will Douglas once again be able to prove that he is the top Jew on the Johnny Watson Show? Or will Johnny once again hold the golden yarmulke? So strap in and get ready for the rematch of Who is More Jewish?
All right. Well, listen, we want to thank, first of all, we want to thank all you guys for sticking around. I know it's been a long show with some things, but this is our last segment, and we hope you can stick around. It's about another 10, 15 minutes. We're going to, me and Doug are going to go at it, but seriously, from us to you guys, thank you for sticking around and putting up with the first show. And it's going to get a lot tighter, and we're you know, it was good, right? You guys having fun, though? You guys doing all right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Don't lie.
Yes.
All right, here we go.
We love you, Johnny Watson.
All right.
Love you too.
As you heard, the game consists of 3 rounds. Okay. First round being 1-point questions. Second round being 2-point questions, and the third round being 1 3-point question. So, Jesus, who you got your money on?
I'm throwing my money on Johnny Watson.
Thank you, Jesus. Jesus knows.
All my silver.
Doug, are you ready?
I am.
As the loser, you are going first.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
That's an honor.
All right, Doug, since the holidays are coming, our first round is about Hanukkah. Hanukkah. Doug, what is the name of the spinning top that children play with on Hanukkah? Is it A, dreidel, B, pingo, C, gelt, or D, kubiat?
Could you use it in a sentence, please? Dreidel.
Dreidel is correct. Doug has 1 point.
Okay.
All right, Johnny.
Yes.
Why do we light Hanukkah lights? Is it to keep warm during the night? Is it B, to light up the house? Is it C, to publicize the miracle of Hanukkah? Or D, because it is written in the Torah?
Well, because I am a Jew, regardless of what my mother says, I'm going to say it's C, to publicize Hanukkah.
Final answer?
It's my final answer.
That is correct.
Thank you very much.
Wow. I would not have guessed that.
All right, Douglas.
We'll see. We'll see.
Who was the Syrian Greek ruler who tried to pull Jews away from Judaism?
Doug Max.
Syrian Greek.
Is it A, Antiochus? Is it B, Matisyahu? Is it C, Haman? Or is it D, Achashverosh?
Haman.
Haman is your final answer?
I'm going to go with that.
Doug, it is Antiochus. You are incorrect.
I knew Haman was a bad guy.
Johnny, your second question.
Yes.
On the dreidel, what does the Hebrew letter nun stand for? The Hebrew letter nun. Is it A, nothing, it's just a decoration? Is it B, nasa, we will do? Is it C, nedzak, forever? Or is it nes, a miracle?
What was C?
C was nedzak, or forever.
And D was miracle, right?
D was miracle.
It's either C or D. I know it's I'm going to say D. D.
D is correct.
Ah!
D is correct.
Wow. Hava nagala ha ga ga ha ya ha ha.
If this keeps on happening, I know he gave you the answer.
Doug Max, this is the last question of round 1 for you. Okay. Doug, how many sons did Matityahu have? Is it A, 3, B, 4, C, 5, or D, 6?
Repeat the name, please.
How many sons did Matityahu have? A, 3, B, 4, C, 5, or D, 6?
Maddie Yahoo.
It's your people, not mine.
I would just give him the buzzer right now.
Five.
Doug, that is incorrect. The answer is 6.
Yeah, of course.
You were close.
Because every good Jew.
At the end of is this the end of the first round?
This is the last question for you, Johnny.
So far,
Round
I've got
3.
the yellow
Round 1.
yarmulke.
Johnny, what is another name for potato pancakes that we eat during Hanukkah? Is it A, sufganiyat? Is it B, latkes? Is it C, tzimas? Or D, kreplach?
Kreplach.
Kreplach is incorrect.
Oh!
Incorrect.
Steve, I saw you doing it. Don't do that.
He was doing it because
Don't
Scott
give me the answers.
mispronounced the names.
Don't give me any
horribly.
answers. Jesus, I don't need the answers, do I?
You need a little help. he's
At the end of round 1, Johnny Watson in the lead, 2, Doug 1.
I've got the yellow yarmulke.
Douglas, you are first in round 2.
I'm ready.
These are 2-point questions, and it's right up your alley.
Oh, baby.
It is rabbis. Again.
I got that once.
Rabbi. You got that one?
Yeah. No, I got bit by a squirrel.
Doug, what is the full name?
C.
What is the full name of Rashi, who wrote a Torah commentary?
C.
You're just going with C?
What does it matter?
C is
Start the
Rabbi
question.
Shlomo ben Haim Israel.
You know, go through them. We'll do it. We'll go through them.
Okay, it's Rabbi Shlomo ben Israel, Rabbi Shlomo Haim Yosef, Rabbi Shlomo ben Haim Israel, or Rabbi Shlomo Yajaki.
And what do you want to know about these rabbis that they did what?
What is the full name of Rashi, who wrote a Torah commentary? Duh.
Rashi. Okay, could you go through the names again?
Come on, Doug. Do you know it or not?
Of course I don't know it.
A, B, C, or D?
Pick a number.
I want
Pick a letter.
looking for a rabbi
A, B,
that
C, or
has
D?
R, A, and S in it, like a rabbi. Is there a guy with the first name of A?
No.
How about an S? Is there an S?
Yes, Shlomo. They
I'll
are
take
all
him.
Shlomos.
They're all Shlomo.
I'll take a Rabbi Shlomo, and I'll pick a last name that begins with I. You got
So Rabbi Shlomo ben Israel?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Good.
Sorry, Doug, that's incorrect yet again. Incorrect yet again. It was Rabbi Shlomo Yitzhaki.
Ooh, that was my guess.
Yes. Okay. Johnny.
Yes.
You're up.
I'm ready.
Who was born in France in 1040 and wrote a commentary on the Bible and Talmud? Is it A, Rabbi Don Zizek ben Yehudei Arben Daniel? Is it B, Rabbi Shlomo Itshaka? Is it C, Rabbi Moshe ben Nachman? Or D, Rav Moshe bar Maimyo?
Can you repeat that, please?
A, Rabbi Don Zizek ben Yehuda Arbanal. Is it B, Rabbi Shlomo Itshaki? Is it C, Rabbi Moshe ben Nachman? Or D, Rabbi Moshe bar Maimyo?
You don't know this?
Do any of them start with an I?
No.
I'm going to
pick the Jewish sounding name.
I'm going to say, yeah, I'm going to say, what was B? What was that?
Rabbi Shlomo Itshaki.
Itshaki?
That's a good one.
You did the forward.
Do you like that one?
Yeah, I like that.
Do you think that's it? Because I don't know.
I have no idea either.
Do you think I'll go Doug's choice, B.
That is correct.
Who's the better guesser? Is the name of this show, this game.
Last time I gave
Doug,
you
last
help.
question of
Thank
round
you.
2
I
to
appreciate
you.
the help.
I think that should be
I
my
appreciate
point.
the help.
Doug, who wrote the repository of Jewish law called the Shulchan Aruch? Is it Rav Moshe Feinstein, Rabbi Moshe ben Nachman, Rabbi Moshe Isiris, or Rabbi Joseph ben Ephraim Cairo? You know this one, right, Jesus?
What was the last one? He's from Cairo. I don't
Rabbi
think it's that.
Rabbi Joseph ben Ephraim Cairo.
Yeah, I don't think he's from Cairo, so I'm going to go with another one. Pick the first two, please.
Rav Moshe Feinstein or Rabbi Moshe ben Nachman?
And the third one?
Why don't you just ask me them all again? Rabbi Moshe Iseris.
I'm going to go with B. It's the most authentically old-sounding name to me.
You're wrong again. Incorrect.
So I know it's not Feinstein because I know the Feinsteins. And they
I know the
weren't
Feinsteins.
involved.
You, Sarah,
They
know
weren't involved.
Feinstein.
Johnny, last question, round 2. Who became the first chief rabbi of Palestine in 1921?
Hey, that was from the last game.
I don't remember that.
Oh, of course you're going to say that.
All right, I'll give you a different one.
Why?
I'll give you a different one. Rabbi Yisrael Mai Harhaken Kagan, naturally, is the best known for his teachings about what? Laws about kashrut, laws about dating and marriage, property law, or lashon hara, slander and gossip.
Well, listen. What are the Jews famous for? Slander and gossip.
Lot goes into filter fish.
I don't know. What was the C?
C was property law.
And B was B?
Laws about dating and marriage.
No, they don't date. I'm gonna go D. Slanders and gossip. No. I'm gonna go. No. Let me go with C. C.
Property law.
Property law.
Incorrect.
Ooh.
Slander and gossip.
Oh!
Wow.
It was right
I gotta
there
go my
in
first
front of you.
instinct.
Man, your
It was
gut. You
right
gotta
there
take
in
I
your
got
front
gut.
my Jewish gut.
Yeah, your Jewish gut.
I got my Jewish gut.
Doug, at the end of 2 rounds, it is 4-1. The last round is a 3-point question,
How many
so you know what
points-
this means.
How many points do I have?
You have 1.
I'm killing you.
Doug, your category again, Jewish women.
Is Stephanie one of the answers?
All right, Doug, here we go.
Is it Ruth?
Who was Moses' wife? Was it Devorah, Miriam, Rachel, or Zipporah?
You better get this one right because this is the one I had.
Repeat the names.
Devorah, Miriam, Rachel, or Zipporah?
I'm feeling Zipporah. Sure you are. Yeah, let me check. Zipporah.
Doug, that is correct.
Oh, baby!
It's high.
It is 4-4.
Uh-oh.
Johnny, if you get this question correct,
Yes.
you are the biggest Jew on the Johnny Watson
And what happens
show.
if I don't get it correct?
Then we're going to have to go into sudden death.
Hopefully Doug sons that.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I heard that.
Okay. I'm going to choose a good one for you. Here we go.
How many nights is
Which
Hanukkah?
biblical matriarch was the mother of 6 of the 12 tribes? Was it A, Rachel, B, Sarah, C, Leah, or D, Rivka?
Wasn't Rivka, I know that. I know it wasn't
How
Rivka.
you know that? How
I,
do you
because I know
know
because because here's how I know. What was A?
A, Rachel.
Rachel.
B.
It's between Rachel and Sarah.
Right.
Because Rachel and Sarah are like two of the most famous.
C,
women.
Leah, or D, Rivka?
But then, Doug, do you know?
Sorry, no idea.
He's eating, of
But
course.
you know I'd help you if I could.
Give me one more time. One more time.
A, Rachel.
A, Rachel,
B,
B,
Sarah. C, Leah. Or D, Rivka.
I was thinking.
Maybe your Lord knows.
Oh, what's the question again?
Who's the mother of the
Which
mother
biblical matriarch was the mother of 6 of the 12 tribes?
There's no E.
But Rachel could wait. I think
Rachel,
it
Sarah
could
seem
be,
like-
yeah, but it
it's not-
can't
it's
because
too-
they're
it's
too
too
young.
modern.
They're too young.
Rachel,
modern.
Sarah, Leah, Rivka.
See, Rivka sounds like the obvious,
It
but
does.
it
It does, but yeah.
it's not. I was gonna say Rachel or Sarah, but it's too
Leah's
young.
been around.
Leah's been around. C. I'm gonna go Leah. I'm gonna go Leah.
C, Leah. Is that your final answer?
He's not sure.
I'm gonna go with Leah.
Leah is correct.
Oh!
That was good analysis of that final question.
Thank you, Doug. Doug, again, I prove I am a better Jew than you.
You know, I bet I'm a better Christian than you.
Well, that'll be our next. Next, you want to go at it? We'll go with the Christians.
Judy, are you proud of your son?
Thank you.
I am very proud of him.
Thank you. My mother,
Jewish
Very
son.
proud of him.
my mother. I know it's time, and we should end because my mother's about to fall asleep. I could tell. Ma, you hung in there great tonight. You really did. Great job, Ma. Great job. You're above and beyond what we needed. Hello, Iggy. Let's say hello to Iggy, our puppet friend. Hello. And listen, Monday night we're gonna be back doing this. We're gonna be doing it every Monday night. As time goes on, we'll get tighter and tighter. And Nancy, she has a line of jewelry and stuff like that, and you got to really check it out. It's awesome stuff. We're gonna be plugging that stuff more often. But want to thank all of you for coming and sticking with us through the thick and thin of this thing for the first time running out. And like I said, it gets smoother and smoother. We really couldn't thank you enough for coming and supporting us. And we're looking forward to you guys coming out again. And the show won't be 4 hours next time. So we appreciate it. And thanks for hanging in there, everybody. Thank you very much.
Good
This is
night,
the Johnny Hot
everybody.
Show. We are out. Thank
Bye
you.
now.
everybody.
All right.